You're 28. There's no way that that's cancer. You don't have to have a biopsy, no x-ray necessary. You're young, you're fine. I was around 28 years old. I was just living a normal life. I was a pharmaceutical sales rep, traveling with friends, hanging out with friends, having a social life. And all of a sudden I had basically every single symptom of lymphoma. I want to say about 2 years being misdiagnosed. I went to probably around 10 different doctors and no one could tell me what was wrong with me. I had swollen lymph nodes. I had a chronic cough that lasted about 2 years. I'd wake up sweating. I lost probably like 20 pounds. Like I looked actually emaciated looking back at photos of myself. But again, like people just brushed me off because they said that I was too young to have cancer. So like one of the first symptoms that I had, other than my chronic cough, was my lymph nodes on the sides of my neck were super swollen. You're 28. There's no way that that's cancer. You don't have to have a biopsy, no x-ray necessary. You're young, you're fine. And at one point I thought I was crazy because no one could tell me what was wrong with me. And I'm like, is this all in my head? Like it literally made me feel like a crazy person. So when I was diagnosed, it was in the ICU. I was like, in a sense, relieved because finally someone could tell me what was wrong with me. But at the same time, like when you hear stage 4, you immediately think of the worst case scenario. Like that was the first question out of my mouth was, am I going to die? I actually had 2 quarts of fluid drained from my lungs and I went into respiratory failure. And at that moment, I'm like, this is it. In the middle of my chemo, it actually stopped working. So I was considered refractory. And so my doctor had to team up with a radiation oncologist and start a new protocol, which basically like almost killed me. It was intense chemo and then they blasted me with radiation, but my red blood cell count was so low that if I continued, I would have died. So I had to basically stop all treatment for a few weeks. And then by the grace of God, I was able to continue. And then my oncologist called me, which he never calls any of his patients. And he told me, you know, you're in remission. Statistically, I shouldn't be here. And at the end of this month, I'll be celebrating 10 years cancer-free. I took a horrible situation in my life and I wrote a book from it. I created a blog. I actually founded my own company. And that would have never happened if I didn't get cancer. I'd probably just be doing the same thing. So I think you just care about different things and you realize like how important your health is and how important it is to spend time doing things that you actually want to do and not worrying about the small things.